The pro-life union started in 1971 when pioneers Marcella Wall, Molly Kelly, Jean Neary, Dr. Francis McGeary, and Pennsylvania Representative Marty Mullen began to mobilize the people of southeastern Pennsylvania in response to House Bill 800, the state's liberalized abortion law. Their efforts led to the formation of the Pro-Life Coalition, with John Stanton as its first chairman. In the months following Roe v. Wade, shocked citizens worked tirelessly to undo the court's barbaric ruling. Throughout the 70s and 80s, the coalition lobbied elected officials to create laws that would limit access to abortion. We worked for passage of the Human Life Amendment nationally and outreach to businesses, hospitals, and universities to stop their support of abortion. In 1979, a young Mike McMonigle had given up his job to join the movement full-time. By then, the union had 5 working chapters in each of the 5 counties. As Planned Parenthood became more influential and women became convinced that abortion was an easy solution, pro-lifers fought them every step of the way, working as if everything depended upon us and praying as if everything depended upon God paid off, as more people awoke to the reality of abortion. The leaders of the pro-life union knew then, as they know today, that it takes more than mere words to reach women during this vulnerable stage of their lives. While the other side offers only death and despair, we offer women real hope and practical alternatives. The first alternatives brochure hit the streets in 1985, and it listed over 70 organizations willing to do anything to save a life. We continued our efforts to change the laws of our state and country while providing tangible assistance to women in crisis pregnancies. Pro-lifers worked hard to empower women with the truth, letting them know that they deserve better than abortion. Today, as in years past, our vision is to build a culture of life by promoting the virtue of chastity and the sanctity of life in all its stages. We do this in a myriad of ways. Hopefully, you've come across us through an update inserted into parish bulletins, a sign on a SEPTA bus, or possibly a voter's guide on your car window. The union was instrumental in helping Generation Life get its start, and now the dream of sharing the message of chastity is realized every day. The union has changed and evolved over the years, but unequivocally saving mothers from aborting their children is at the heart of what we do. The vigils being held throughout southeastern Pennsylvania are a constant reminder that the slaughter of the innocents is wrong. This kind of outreach touches each of us, and in the last few years we've redoubled our efforts to reach those most vulnerable to abortion. You've heard about our bulletin boards and hopefully have seen them throughout Philadelphia. Our hotline operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and is staffed by a wonderful crew of volunteers. The practical necessities of life are often a struggle for the women we encounter. Your prayers give us the strength to do this work, and your donations help to pay electric and heating bills, cover schooling and daycare expenses, and purchase diapers and strollers and clothes for the women and children we serve. This year, a family's home was refurbished with the help of some wonderful volunteers. The women who call our hotline have for the most part sought financial assistance to pay for their abortions. Miraculously, in the last 3 years, nearly 50% of these women have chosen life and carried their babies to term. Outreach through the hotline and the billboards and efforts like this year's 40 Days for Life have saved untold lives. Please know that children once destined for death at the abortion chamber live today because of the good work of the Pro-Life Union and your cooperation with that work. Nothing we do would be possible without your prayers and assistance. So tonight, we want to thank all of you who've made our work possible, and thank those mothers who've chosen love and life. God bless.
God, shine a light on me, open up my eyes so I can see. When I look up in the darkest night, then I know everything is gonna be alright. In deep confusion, in great despair, when I reach out for Him, He is there. When I am lonely as I can be, and I know that God shines laid on me. Reach out for him, reach out for him. He'll be there, he'll be there. Within your troubles, within your troubles, you can share, you can share. If you live, if you live, the life you love, the life you love, you get the blessing, yeah, from above, from above. Heals the sick, and he heals the lame. Says you can do it too, in Jesus' name.